Home thoughts, more photos from the Falcon Heavy's first flight. SpaceX. Really is a remarkable thing Elon Musk is doing. Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister, was ridiculed for his use of the word peoplekind. And I agree with him, actually. The language and linguistics are an important part of the liberation struggle in many respects. DNA shows the first modern Briton had dark skin and blue eyes. London scientists said on Wednesday, following groundbreaking DNA analysis of the remains of a man who lived 10,000 years ago. Known as Cheddar Man after the area in southwest England where his skeleton was discovered in a cave in 1903, the ancient man has been brought to life through the first ever full DNA analysis of his remains. It maybe gets rid of the idea that you have to look a certain way to be from somewhere. We are all immigrants. Powerful, isn't it, really? Annals of gastronomy, the Syrian baker who's bringing the Middle East's most famous ice cream to California, New Yorker. Backdash, the most celebrated ice cream parlor in the Middle East, is a 138-year-old shop located in the Al-Hamidiyya Souk, an Ottoman-era marketplace in Damascus's old city. Men in butcher caps, white gloves, and coats staff the long, narrow space, serving customers who over the decades have included King Faisal of Iraq, Tony Blair, and Lawrence of Arabia. But the real spectacle is toward the back of the store, where younger men in tight white t-shirts stand behind chilled buckets, wielding giant wooden pestles. They rhythmically pound what's inside boozer, an ice cream made with mastic, a tree resin that's the key component of chewing gum, and saleh, a flour derived from orchid roots. Those two ingredients and the vigorous beating give boozer its distinctive consistency of cold, stretchy taffy. And all of this is made by a contraption which looks like a taco cart wheeled rectangular waist high, with a compressor and a freezer instead of a gas tank, and a built-in steel tub that chills the ice cream to 40 degrees below zero. Nakal commissioned a handcrafted brass bas-relief to decorate its sides. It features a man who stands behind a similar machine as he holds a pestle, almost as large as he is. Above the man in Arabic are the words Arabic ice cream. We tasted the boozer, which was milky and chewy like a chilled, melted marshmallow. The rose water added sweetness, the pistachios crunch, and a slight toastiness. I noticed a familiar aftertaste, a bit like licorice, that I couldn't quite place. You're thinking of horchata, Hamida told me, referring to the rice water drink that's popular among Latin Americans. It's the salad, it tastes like it, she said. That's why Arabs love horchata. Mahanakal, imported the kind of ice cream machine used in the historic parlor Baghdad in Damascus, said, I wanted to bring my childhood back to the United States. This is a photograph of the city of London taken by Georgy Kanchev, which I liked. This is the photographer's Edward C. Robinson III, and it's a photograph of Black Unity by Elizabeth Catlett. And finally, photography by APJD members Hilna Adebe. Take a look at that as well.